What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. We got a bit different thing going on this week. In full disclosure, we ended up not recording this week for whatever reason. And so we have this episode that you're about to hear that was in the bank for about a year or so. So we're going to release it now since we got nothing else for you. Yeah, it's me, Keith, and Sara joking around, had some good old laughs. There's no video because this was before we started with the video and YouTube and all that, but hey, you get what you get. So, hope you like it, and kick in with the tunes. Talkie first, not it.
What are we going to call it?
Booger.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Booger, the podcast where we talk about boogers.
Boogers?
I don't know.
Anytime you pick a booger and it looks like something.
Pick a booger, pick a topic.
I picked a booger that looked like Abraham Lincoln once.
You're lying.
And then I ate it.
Still a lie.
Salty. Have you ever eaten your boogers, dude? It's so gross.
Probably like when I was a kid.
I tried it once and I was like, what? There's something to it, you know?
Probably when I was a kid.
And I tried it and it's really gross.
I'm sure I did as a kid.
This is not what Sara was expecting,
right?
When we started recording.
So do you ever scratch your asshole and then you sniff it? You ever scratch your balls and then you sniff it?
That's a major part of my day.
If we want to go back to the booger conversation, I never tried to eat my boogers, but one time when I was driving, Logan handed me one.
Here.
Like, Mom.
I don't know what to do with this.
It was like, Mom, here. And I was, what? And I reached my hand back while driving and put a booger in
wiped
my
it, like,
yeah,
wiped it on your hand.
And then I, brought it up back to the front seat, and I'm like, oh, gross.
You were just grossed out.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
It was like one of those new mom experiences, you know? You weren't prepared for having a boy.
I got you a present.
It's funny when it's not you, because I would probably be like, ugh, oh, God. No, get it off.
Some people are super sensitive to that shit. Can't hang with anything, any sort of bodily fluids.
I'm kind of glad I don't have a kid, because honestly, I don't know how I would do it.
White butts?
We were talking about that earlier today.
It's not that bad.
I told my mom I'm going to get a shirt that says, I wipe butts and I cannot lie.
I wipe big butts and I cannot lie.
Dude, I don't know.
She thought it was funny.
Just all like the getting peed on and the pooped on and like when they get sick, you're gonna get sick.
No.
It depends on the person. So most people know. My dad, that did happen though. Like my mom left him to watch us like one time or something, and she came home and there'd be like a kid puke, an adult puke, a kid puke, an adult puke. But that's not typical whenever you're have kids.
I don't know. And I'm
you
afraid
can do it, Keith.
Like, I'd probably be like a yell at everybody, Dad. Like
I yell at everyone.
There's a
need some
I can't
yelling.
remember who the stand-up, but I'm totally doing it. Where he's like, you gotta freak out every once in a while and just show them that you're crazy. Like punch a hole in the wall and be like, take out the trash.
I know who you're talking about.
And he was like, and then he was like, and then I asked him about it later. He had plans on changing all the doors anyway.
He was gonna replace those doors
anyway. It's a genius move. flip the coffee table out the window or whatever. It's just like
I can't
freak
remember
out.
who that was.
If you're not gonna drink your sodas, don't take it out of the refrigerator.
That was a good bit.
Yeah. And then that got me thinking. I was like, I wonder if my stepdad did that, or if he was just a crackheaded asshole and he just liked to beat kids.
You'll never know.
He just liked to beat kids.
You don't know that.
No, yeah, I know that.
He got a kick out of it.
He likes crack and to beat kids.
My grandpa likes to beat us with a switch.
It's weird because I'm my own grandpa.
I don't know what to say.
No.
Did you go back in the future and fuck your grandma or something?
Because I'm my own grandpa.
Not following you.
You never
What's
watched The Stupids?
Song?
The Stupids.
Yeah.
No.
No?
No. What was it on?
They were at, what was it, some museum or something. They confused Lloyd with Lord, so they thought a guy named Lloyd was the Lord.
Nope.
You never watched The Stupids?
No.
No? It has.
That's some
I
white
lived
trash
it.
shit.
I lived it.
What's the dude that was on Roseanne? It was like he was married to Roseanne in real life, but
Tom Arnold?
yeah, it has Tom Arnold in it. You never
Sorry,
seen
I don't know. Was it on just like regular TV?
it? It was a movie.
Oh, it was a movie.
Yeah.
You looking that one up? Yeah,
Yeah.
look it up. Let's take a look at that. Who else was in it? Anyone notable?
I'm sure there was, but I watched it as like growing up. It's been a while.
And it's been a while. Can't sing that, dude. We'll get sued.
Yeah. They'll take all of our money we're not getting.
They'll take all the money that we have yet to make, if ever.
Hopefully we do. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Here.
Big bucks.
Has it got the song "I'm My Own Grandpa"?
My own grandpa.
I ain't your daddy, I'm your grandpa. I ain't your daddy, I'm your grandpa.
I don't know any of these people. Me, my mumbo.
Me, my mo.
If you want to look up the song, I don't know how it goes.
It's weird.
Ooh, what did you break?
He's always breaking shit. He always breaking shit.
Meow, meow, tell you what it was no thing on do, but
This motherfucker.
we don't been over to go down the road.
Go on down the dirt road on them telling them, man. I've been telling them like 20 years.
Man, I told him don't go down that turtle, but then they gonna tell you what they gonna go down there and then they gonna tell you what they gonna get stuck at. Man, they gonna tell I told you gonna get stuck. What?
How's this for good content?
They're gonna be like, shut that fucking dude up.
Fast forward.
I didn't know we was going to Louisiana.
Louisiana. That's where all them Cajuns are, right? Them are a weird bunch, aren't they?
Almost naked.
Is that who he's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Boy, I tell you what, you're gonna go down there and took the alligator on the moon. Snap your bingo off, boy. I tell you one.
Keith, have you ever had alligator?
No.
No. Would you ever eat alligator?
I would try it, yeah. I would try it. Maybe some alligator gumbo. I never had gumbo
Alligator
neither.
gumbo.
Never had gumbo neither.
No, do you like
Had
shrimp?
a po' boy. Po' boy's
What's in
good.
gumbo? Shrimp?
Yeah.
Yeah, like rice and
I don't think
sausage and.
So you like eat a lot of shit or what? You don't care?
I'm always down to try something.
Except
Either-
roller coasters?
I've tried roller coasters and I've decided I don't like them.
They're fun, dude.
They're fun until you die.
Yeah, but I haven't died yet. So.
I've seen those videos where that dude gets on the roller coaster and he's got like the bolts in his hands and he's all like, "Hey, I think these came out of your seat." I would kill that dude because he waits until the roller coaster starts and he's like, "Oh shit, this just came out of your seat, dude," and they start freaking out and then they go down and they're like, "Fuck, and we're gonna die." It hits a loop and they're like freaking out. And then he goes, "Huh, I'm just joking, man." He would be dead before he got off that ride. I would just snap his neck right there.
Could have been staged. You don't know.
But if it wasn't, and he did that shit to me, he would be dead.
Yeah.
Before, like,
you would whack him off.
I'd go to jail for it. I don't care. I'd be like, yeah, I killed him.
Oh, wait, so I think we should go back to what we were talking about before we started to record about.
Talk about whatever.
This episode is called
brought to
Taste
you by
Buds.
Taste Buds.
And us talk about foods.
I can't say it like I said it earlier. I said it perfectly earlier.
It was so
Taste
funny.
Buds.
We should have a podcast where we talk about food we eat. And we'll call it Taste Buds. Come on, man. That's not an original thought. It's been thought of.
I like it. Cause
it was good.
I want to make that. I want to make that butter. You like kind of like soften it.
Can of butter burgers.
Can of butter burgers.
Right.
Yeah, dude. I want to make those. Make the can of butter. Get the burger. You know, put it in like
Culver's.
You can wrap it in some parchment paper so like you can round it up. And then cut it into a disc, and then put that on the burger. Put a little slice over it so that it melts throughout the burger. A little bit of garlic.
Have you ever had edibles? Like you had brownies and shit, right?
Yeah. Never done dabs though. Like none of that shit. But I've had like edibles where it takes like a while
dabs
to kick in.
The real deal.
There's another thing that you can do that I've seen that started growing a little bit of popularity is rosin, not resin.
Rosin up my bow.
Where you like heat and
you can rosin my bow.
Pressurize it, and then it extracts out of the plant, and then you smoke. It's kind of like another way to make dabs or something like that.
I wasn't just talking about like weed food.
No,
just
I know.
Food.
Just food.
Because I'm a fatty.
But you guys I was talking about making like a different butter, then you guys started going on about can of butter.
Can of butter burgers.
Yeah.
That's it. It just rolls right off the
can
tongue,
of butter
dude.
burgers. Yeah, we're gonna make it.
Yeah.
We're
we
totally
can sell
gonna
it
make
at
it.
Whataburger.
What a burger! What a man!
Can of butter Whataburger.
Yeah. Come to Whataburger for a can of butter burger.
This is not
Try
an
our
ad
new
for Whataburger.
can of butter Whataburger.
Sponsor us, but first move out to Indy.
Can of butter Whataburger.
Can of butter Whataburger. Do you want a can of butter Whataburger?
It's fun to say.
But I feel like this topic might be strange just because, Keith, you said you're all about cooking and like cooking, and
man.
Kevin is not.
So, and I just saw
like
a thing
playing with cheese. That's me.
for like...
They call me Kevin playing with cheese hill.
Because I would just
I need a
like...
Kevo with cheese, please.
I would like to point out that since I've been with Kevin, he's cooked for me one time. Do you remember what it was, dear?
It was cock meat sandwich.
Oh, it's a cockney
no.
sandwich.
Definitely not. It was a fried egg sandwich.
Hey.
With a little cock in it. A little one.
Not those eggs.
Just a little cock.
Wrong eggs.
Just a little cock.
Huevos.
This tastes like cock to you.
And I'm not too great at cooking and do not enjoy it, so this might be a weird subject, but I thought fun.
This tastes like cock.
This
This fried egg sandwich tastes an awful lot like cock.
It's like that one joke. Does this rag smell like chloroform to you?
Hey,
I see that in your near future.
Oh, jeez. What else? What? You
So
have it?
I
You
was,
have any more questions for Keith?
I was
Give
just,
him the business.
The biz.
Give him the biz.
I was just watching a thing about making some fried rice with like the egg and all that.
Dude, if you listen to the Kyle Kinane, Dave Stone one podcast, the Boogie Monster, they always do like a food thing at the beginning, and then they get into like some conspiracy type shit.
That's what's
up. But yeah,
we should try something out like that.
Dave Stone is like the cook, and Kyle Kinane just likes to eat, you know.
I'm down with either one.
See, we could totally do that, Keith. You could cook.
Yeah, dude, let's do it. Like,
we could eat.
He gives out like recipes and shit sometimes.
Make some Admiral
Akbars. They talk about what they've eaten throughout the week and shit at the beginning of the podcast and shit.
So I ate some pussy on Monday.
I don't think that counts.
No,
I ate a lot of it though.
So what's your meal consist of? Mostly pussy.
You know, if that was an Asian person, that'd be offensive.
What?
Because they eat cats.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
you're offending people, Keith. God damn it!
I was like, why are they gonna be hungry for more later?
Yes, that's totally it. I'm glad you got that,
If
dear.
you eat Asian pussy, you're gonna be hungry for more later.
That's a Chinese food reference.
And you know what they say? It's like sideways pussy.
It's horizontal.
It's sideways.
My grandpa
the
used
other
to
way.
say that. My grandpa used to say, they go the other way, right? And I was like, ow.
How weird would that be, dude? How weird would that be?
You like Asians, Keith? Would you know?
You guys are all about that. Like,
there was an old joke when I was a kid. Why did God put your butt crack like this instead of like this? You remember that?
No.
Because when you slide down the slide, it won't go.
that's pretty funny.
How dumb was that? We were in like elementary school saying that joke. Imagine if your butt crack was horizontal.
Oh, shit.
That would
Tell that asshole behind you, quit talking shit.
Oh, jeez. Are you living your best life, dear?
You know it.
Is it full of laugh, life, love?
Living the dream.
Laugh at life and love it.
Yeah. Love life and laugh at it.
I asked that question during the last podcast we did.
We were living our best life.
And I was like, yeah, I'm too lazy to be living my best life.
Right.
Could obviously be doing better, but I'm comfortable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can be a little more comfortable.
I'm happy, I mean...
It'd be nice not to be the only one paying for everything.
It's a balance.
I will say I've accomplished most everything that I've set to accomplish after moving to Indiana.
Woo!
Yeah.
So it's not been all...
Cheers to that.
You know, like... great and sunny and sunshine and all that, but I'm working at where I want to be, and I came out here to buy my house.
Not doing
We're
terrible
buying my
with
house.
the cards that were dealt.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know.
When life gives you lemons, you gotta fucking beat those lemons up and tell them where the money is.
And, you know, like, pay off our house before I'm 40, you know, all that stuff, so.
Yeah. Plus, you've
I don't know
been
if
like to Germany and shit. You've been like out of the country.
You've done,
Yeah.
did
done,
stuff.
done that.
Did have been.
But that was actually more an accident on me living there. Like,
A happenstance, but
it
it still
really-
happened.
like, total accident. I kind of moved there on a whim, and, like, I wasn't even supposed to stay there. So.
You still did
But no,
undid it.
then I decided to move out here, and it's not been all great, but
Why
you
would
know.
you go from
Mostly
California
due
to
to me.
fucking Indiana?
I didn't. I lived in Arizona.
Okay, well, Arizona to Indiana still. Who goes from a different state to go like, Indiana sounds nice?
Yeah.
Divorce does a lot of fucked up shit.
Wait.
Yeah.
I basically followed my mom out here from California
But why
because
would
she has
I'm not
family out
complaining.
here. She has
but,
family out here.
Oh, okay.
Her brothers and
Because I know there's like a lot of people from like California, Minnesota, Chicago, California, Florida. I don't know if I'm repeating. But
You did.
Yeah. But like there's like a couple of states where they all end up coming to Indiana. I'm like, fucking why?
cheap, I guess. That's the only
Ohio's
thing.
cheaper.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know,
It's
man.
a lot more fucked up.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
This,
But yeah, so he followed his family out here. I picked this place almost super random. There was a little more detail to it, but
it's like where it's cheap enough, but not durka enough.
Yeah.
It's not like not going in the middle of fucking.
I almost picked Nebraska, guys.
Nebraska.
There's nothing out
No.
there. It's so terrible.
Nebraska.
Isn't it just like flat?
And like
no
nothingness.
trees, just like a couple of hills.
Flat like your mama.
Oh.
No.
I was talking to Keith.
Oh. I've never seen Keith's mom.
I've never
Me
seen
neither.
my mom.
You liar.
No. Yeah, we don't.
He was the prom night dumpster baby.
Don't know my mom and dad.
Terrible.
My story isn't long, but damn, it's so sad.
Nope, you lost me there, guys. Sorry.
I miss my mom, but she's at the prom.
It's a Family Guy thing.
Oh.
Yeah. It was funny on one of those last episodes we did. I was like, so, you want to end it? And you were like, yeah, or no. I was like, so, you want to end it? And I was like, end our lives? And you were like, yeah.
Hey, I mean...
It's funny, I snuck it right in before you said, yeah, we probably should.
I didn't think I'd be around as long as I have been, so... Borrowed time already?
You living on borrowed time, you think?
Yeah.
Is it terrible? I've had 2 suicide pacts with somebody.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But then I felt bad when I got better.
You felt bad when they did theirs and you
You're like, well, fuck, I didn't know he was, like, serious. He talked about it, but...
No, everyone's still alive, by the way. I just thought I should clarify. But you feel bad.
I thought he was all talk. I didn't think he'd actually do it.
But yeah, is that terrible? That's like, you're just like, oh, yeah.
Why did you commit those to that?
You know, depression.
You were both depressed?
Yeah, and it's if we didn't get better in a 2 years or something, we would just die. Like, okay.
So if you're still sad in
And
like
how
2
old were you?
years, I'll shoot you, you
Oh,
shoot me.
An adult.
Adult status.
Adult status. Yeah.
Yeah.
Status
Thought about
Baratheon.
I didn't have depression until I was an adult.
I've had my thoughts with it. I think everybody does at some point.
Everybody does.
Right, and so it's okay. And then I was like, oh, the 2 years was up, and then I was like, damn. I didn't feel depressed anymore, so I was better. But then I felt bad because that person wasn't better.
Aww.
They didn't commit suicide, though, by the way. But
Because they knew you wouldn't, or else
Right.
they would have. No, I'm just
right,
kidding.
that was the level there.
Like, if you do it, I'm
Yeah.
going to do it
That
so
was-
that I can find you and kick your ass.
It's like that Dimitri Martin bit where he's talking about,
You
don't-
suicide murder? Or like
you don't think about the afterlife if you're a fucking person who commits murder
like
suicide.
murder suicide.
He's like, bang, you're dead. Bang, I'm dead.
Oh shit.
Oh, hey. This is gonna be really awkward for a really long time. Forever, yeah.
Forever.
I really hope we don't have ghost jobs.
Ghost jobs?
Yeah.
Explain a little bit on what a
ghost
ghost
right
job
here
is.
on your...
What is a ghost
Isn't this
job?
paranormal activities type shit?
Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking
No one
about.
on or off camera or whatever speakerphone knows what we're talking about.
I'm pointing to a baby monitor.
Yeah, they got
that Sara has spying on her mother.
She knows it's not spying. She knows it's there.
It's not spying when you know about it.
She doesn't approve though.
She does. She does.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
but it
okay.
does look like paranormal activity on the screen.
It does kind of, especially because her fan
makes
remember the curtain blow all night.
Do you guys remember when that movie first came out and people were actually convinced that it was a
documentary?
Yeah, and they're like,
well,
okay, so they're gonna put a documentary of actual ghosts and release it as a movie, and you didn't hear shit about it on the news. Like, oh shit, fucking ghosts are real.
Well, they thought that about back in the day about Blair Witch too. They thought the same thing, dude.
Yeah. I got into so many arguments about that growing up. Like,
if it was real,
it's not real, dummy.
It's a movie. You didn't hear about it on the news, did you?
Fucking dumbass.
Where they're like, oh yeah, the afterlife is real. There's a fucking ghost walking around. That shit's totally legit now. But we skipped that and just put like right in a movie.
They made, yeah. I think that was the one that kicked it off. Like a lot of that genre kind of spawned off of Blair Witch. Like the make it seem like it's real type, like handheld video type of cinematography.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever go do that shit?
Could do what?
Like look for ghosts and have like me and my friends used to do that.
No.
We were trying to go to the fire department and see if they had any old FLIR thermal imaging cameras that they would let us have. They never let us have anything.
Of course not.
Of course, we had like the dumbass weird sticks, and like
there was
video cameras and recordings.
You're talking about like the water?
Yeah.
Some in water?
Like, you would use it to find water, but you could also use it to find like you'd hold it out and it would cross.
There was like in our middle or elementary school, one of the trees that was way at the back of the school, they called it the Bloody Mary tree for whatever reason. And then I don't know, that was supposed to have some sort of thing going on with it, but
No, like I mean, I was probably.
I remember the Bloody Mary thing where you turn off the lights in the bathroom or whatever. But apparently this was the Bloody Mary tree. I don't know. Whatever.
Hey.
No, but I mean like like going to graveyards.
That's what we did.
With video cameras and like different types of
digital recorders trying to get EVPs.
And I wasn't a teenager. I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
Like
ghost hunting.
Yeah.
Like,
totally
we're going to be the next Taps. We're going to be going to people's house. I was into it for a little bit.
But Arizona, so this was in Arizona. There is a lot of paranormal haunted places there.
We got a few good haunted places on our record here in Indy.
There was you guys ever had one of those around here where there's like a hill and you park at the bottom?
Yeah.
And your car goes up the hill if you put it in neutral. Yep. We had one of those back in California too. And I heard like Kyle Kinane and them talking about that on one of theirs too. I was like, that's weird that that's in multiple places.
And then we also have like
a
gate to hell.
Apparently you see the fingerprints on your bumper and
you put the baby powder on your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one of those.
We called it Gravity Hill.
Gravity Hill.
Have you been to one?
Yeah. Oh. It was by it was by the place we used to see Ozfest back in California.
You know what that is, though, right?
Glen Helen Pavilion, somewhere around there.
You know how that works. They figured it out.
They myth busted it?
So the hill that you're on is actually going downhill, but the horizon that you're looking at is going uphill the opposite direction. But it throws you off and makes an optical illusion that it's the other way, that you're going uphill instead of downhill. But really,
I don't quite follow you, but I think I get the gist of what you're saying.
So it's like an optical illusion. So if it looks like it's going uphill, but really it's going downhill because what you're looking at.
That's kind of what I figured it was.
So like if you're like on a boat and you're looking out, you're looking at the horizon for your direction. So if you saw something that was going one way, but the water's going another way, it could be flipped. So you look. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
You're on acid, dude.
I'm not a.
I'm just kidding.
I could go for some acid right now, though. Let's go do some acid.
I'm ready, dude. It's about time. No. You should do it like once every.
I don't think I'd go
6 months to a year.
I'd rather stick with shrooms. I'd rather stick with the baby brother.
Same thing.
It's the same thing, but less intense. Acid, I don't know.
I mean, they are different, but the same.
Shrooms, the universe will take care of you on shrooms. You'll have a good time. Acid,
the universe will provide. That's one of my favorite lines.
On acid, you might just fucking lose your mind.
Isn't it that you told me how shrooms works to make you trip?
It's a poison?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a poison.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's a neurotoxin.
So is alcohol. Alcohol is a poison.
You get it. It's the psilocybin in the mushrooms. Psilocybin mushrooms that make you trip.
Look at Keith.
It does something to your brain, though. Like it.
Yeah,
helps you.
It's a neurotoxin that somehow helps depression.
Get all Joe Rogan right here.
Yeah, that helps. They're trying to.
It helps broaden your horizon of thinking.
Yeah. They're saying
in
that
a sense,
one mushroom trip could cure depression for
I've read that
to 3 to 6 months. So they're trying to.
I believe it.
Yeah, dude.
I know. So my suicide pact friend, I told him to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Take 2 of these. Call me in the morning.
Right. If you have a good mushroom trip, man, you'll come out like, yeah, the world's not so bad. I have like a new understanding. I want to try DMT, not because of Joe Rogan.
You get sort of a sense of like your place in the world and how you're connected to everything, and
because you get that where you're like,
sort of grounded.
Dude, I kind of get it. You gotta just be. You gotta just be.
Be in the moment.
Start saying weird shit, but you feel better for a while. Sweaty as fuck.
That's the ultimate antidepressant.
You're sweaty as fuck, though.
I feel like we sound pro shrooms right now. Like everybody.
I'm totally pro shrooms.
100%, man.
Just be careful, because I've had a friend that like they don't know if it causes it, but it might give you a brain tumor or something.
It might, or it might not.
It might or it might not. But
as far as I know, I don't have a brain tumor. But
hey, I'm whatever, as long as it's not.
I've done them twice.
I wouldn't say let's legalize heroin, but
more.
Which is kind of weird that they kind of are legalizing heroin. They have those safe spots or whatever.
Well, they have like legalized versions of heroin.
And
right?
Yeah.
What is that like? Methadone?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Suboxone, methadone.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
I'm not a
We all die a junkie
I didn't
in the
check
end if
my
you make it.
hypotenuses or anything.
If you live long enough, we all die junkies. I mean, at some point.
And
whenever you hear somebody say, yeah, we're keeping them comfortable, you're just feeding them heroin.
You're sedating them.
You're just feeding them heroin. It's just, but...
Right.
That's why I don't get why people are like, oh, you fucking,
but
there are junkies.
There are
like,
those.
Yeah, if you live long enough, you're gonna be one of them.
There are. How about them nurses who fucking kill people? You know, because they don't want to deal with them. Yeah. Whoa, what's up with those sadistic bitches, dude?
Yeah.
What? How crazy is that? Can you imagine?
There was
that's like your dad in there, or your fucking grandpappy.
That's not legal. That can't be legal.
Famous.
No, it's not legal. I'm saying they do it. They
Typhoid Mary. She was famous for. She was a nurse that had typhoid.
She would overdose them and shit a little bit.
No,
or...
she had typhoid fever. She was a carrier, but she didn't have any of the symptoms, and she had somewhat of an immunity. It seemed like she didn't have she had the virus, but she wasn't sick. But she would pass it on to people, and she was like a cook or a caregiver in like hotels and all that. And then she would like, people would just start dying after that she had been around them. And then like she got found out. She went to prison for a while, and then she got out. She took a fake name because she tried to do other jobs when she got out. She didn't like it. She got good at it though. But like, so she would be like a cook at some hotel or some shit or whatever, and like infect a whole bunch of people. People would die.
Fuck.
She'd go to another hotel, and then like they found out that it was her again, and she went back, and then she was like, "No, I'm not gonna stop." Like, she did it until she died.
So she was trying to infect people?
Oh yeah, she knew she had it.
She got off on that?
Yeah, she knew what she was doing, but she was good at hiding it. She was cool. I like shit like that.
Bring me one. She's going to take a pee, everybody.
She's going to visit the wizard.
We should ask her what she thought of on the wizard.
We're
gonna ask her.
We're gonna ask her.
We're gonna get her good.
Don't spoil it. You
Don't
guys.
spoil it.
You guys don't spoil it.
Be cool. Just act cool when she comes back.
Just be chill.
Everybody who's listening, just act cool, and we'll get her with the question. We'll get her with the old. What'd you think of on the wizard?
What was you thinking about?
I know you.
What did you ask? Any
Christ.
questions? What did you make a wish?
It's a magical wizard.
What'd you wish for? Tell us. It'll still come true. It's not like a birthday wish.
Pee-pee jokes. Pee-pee.
Hey.
You ever been urinated on, Keith? You don't have to answer that.
Oh, man. I was just about to make a joke, and then you, like, came in with that. I was like...
I thought it would be outlandish to say, so my brain just spat it out.
You ever wonder why you never hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because the pee is silent.
That was a terrible joke.
I remember another
Dad jokes.
I remember another joke from when I was a kid. It was like a kid in class, and he was like, he raised his hand, and he goes, "I gotta go to the bathroom." And his teacher says, "Say the ABCs," and he goes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And she goes, "What happened to the P?" He's like, "It's running down my leg."
I remember that one.
That's a good one. Oh, man.
What did you think of On the Wizard, dear?
What'd you think about the wizard?
That whenever I get back, we'll know exactly how long it took me to pee and stop by the fridge to get a beer.
Yeah, we could definitely.
So we're gonna time it. We're gonna have that data.
It's documented, man.
The government's gonna know exactly how long it takes for you to pee, so that if they have.
Oh yeah, that's useful information, man. In case the black ops need to come and.
Whoa! African American ops.
The Caucasian ops. Holy shit. You don't think that was funny? Laugh over. You better laugh and we'll add it in later.
Maybe I'll just make a whole, video or whatever of me laughing, and you can put it wherever you feel
We'll
fit.
put the Sara track.
Make her laugh at everything I say. Like, she wants this dick so hard. She can't wait to gobble this novel. Gobble this novel? That's novel's not a real word.
We gotta make that a shirt now. Gobble this novel. We gotta figure out what a novel is.
She always talks about like going to Hobby Lobby. I'm like, slobby knobby.
Always. It's not as funny as he thinks.
Slobby
it is.
Knobby. Come on.
Slobby Knobby.
That's perfect.
Well, you remember the strip club Silk and Lace? When I was a kid, I guess I used to call it Slick and Lick.
Going on down to the Slick and Lick.
When you were a kid, why were you referring to a club at all?
That's the strip club I want to go to.
Fucking dyslexic and I couldn't read, and I was Slick and Lick.
Lick and Slick.
Fucking. Oh, I just remember being in the car and I was like reading signs as you go in, and you're like, McDonald's, Burger King, Slick and Lick. She started laughing her ass off.
You remember Fart and Smile? Fart and Smile? Or Smart and Final? That was the name of the store, but we called it Fart and Smile. It was Smart and Final.
Oh
Smart and Final. We called it Fart and Smile.
I don't remember Fart and Smile.
How good is that, though?
Oh my God.
Our headphone thing is going off.
I'm sorry.
It's going off the.
It's going off
chains.
the deep end.
I move my head a lot.
It's going off its rocker is what I was getting at. I think.
It's off.
I don't know.
its
Does
rocker.
that make sense?
I just move my head a lot. It's not my fault.
God,
See, we're
Mr. Bobblehead.
already at 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
But there's a lot of blank space and laughing, and it's not
And
very.
peeing and
That's
Right.
dude.
poop jokes.
The laughing is the best part. We said some funny shit.
Yeah.
Wish we would have started earlier because
Dude, we had some good shit before we even started recording. We had like another hour's worth of material.
No, it was a good run.
Well, so maybe that's just it. We need to not
Just keep
act
it
like
going.
we're recording.
That is
Always record. Always record.
And then we could
always be on is the lesson.
Yeah.
Gotta always be on.
Yeah. ABC.
You gotta be putting on your show. You know what I'm saying?
Always be cording. ABC.
Corden?
Always be cording.
Is that the
that's
late
super
night
redneck.
guy?
That's because you can't be like
James
ABR.
Corden?
Because you're from the Midwest, you're allowed to sound redneck.
Yeah.
We are not.
I'm allowed to go ope
Old
and call
Josh.
it pop. You
Oh,
guys.
excuse me.
You guys.
What's that? Ope is soda?
Ope.
Nope.
No, he's just saying,
just go,
I give you bump into someone.
Ope.
Oh,
I
sorry
didn't
there.
know. I didn't know that was like
Oh,
a
okay.
misweather. I didn't think that was like a notable thing. I thought only I did that for a while.
Or the thing
And then I
where
started
you know,
Yeah,
you
I
give
do that
You give that
constantly.
look where you how do you explain that look?
It's like
The kind of nod, but you tuck your lip.
the nod with the lip, like the half smile, eye lift, nod,
Half smile,
half,
tucked
where it's
lower
like
lip.
where it's like I noticed you, don't want to talk to you.
Exactly. That's a white person thing, if anything.
Oh, it's totally a white
Oh.
person thing. Oh, let me just
excuse
slip
me
by
there.
you real quick. Oh, oh, gonna just squeeze in real quick.
Well,
Alright,
right.
so Keith, you being from the Midwest, do you say soda or Coke or pop?
Pop.
Hey, you being from the Midwest, have you ever seen a tornado?
Yeah,
You've seen one with your physical eyes?
yeah. I ran from one.
You were in that movie?
Twister?
No, but
Yeah, dude, I've seen it rip. This
I
right.
remember,
This it's right down the street from that little old people's home right here.
Yeah.
Down the street from you guys, the little bitty one that usually has like the sign out
by
on Raymond
Boomer's
Street.
house? Old
Like
house?
it's right across the street from the golf course.
Oh, yeah, right there.
I watched the roof get ripped off of that by a tornado.
Not since I've lived here.
It was
The last thing was that fucking Beach Grove thing was pretty bad.
yeah, it was a while ago. It was like when I was still in school.
Yeah, I've only lived here since 2011.
Yeah,
or
it was
12.
before that.
But
Yeah, it
you've
was
never
before-
experienced an earthquake, right?
No.
Earthquakes are weird.
I bet that'd be fucking.
Most of the time, I
like,
feel like I was sleeping when it happened.
We've had a couple, but not enough. Oh, it's like a picture frame fell off the wall or something. It's never been like the house is moving or whatever. You're like, did you feel that? What is that? And then like later on, you watch the news and like, oh, that was an earthquake.
No, I feel like we should do this differently. So if I ask you something, and then I'll ask you something So
Midwest.
does everybody know that Keith is from the Midwest and that Kevin is from California?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can make that known now.
So we could do the.
Okay, so, and like I said, so you said pop, and you
West
say...
Coast represent.
What do you call it? Pop or soda or Coke?
Soda.
Soda. You guys
Coke.
are all
And-
soda.
Oh, some people do
some
say
people
Coke,
do-
right? For everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
There's some places
They're
around
the
here that
dumbest
do
of
that.
all.
Like,
They're
just
the
let me get
dumbest
a.
people of all.
They're like, just let me get a Coke.
Let 'em
and
fall
then
off a cliff.
That's just like whatever.
They need to be taken out back and hit over the head
Yeah.
a couple of 100 times.
Okay,
with a
so and then
golf club.
obviously you've seen a tornado and you haven't.
You've never seen a tornado?
I want to.
You've never seen a tornado?
There was that Beach Grove thing that happened
we'll see
recently,
one soon.
but I didn't,
We didn't
see it.
We'll probably see one next
I
year.
kind of slept through it, actually.
Yeah. I've slept through some tornadoes.
But then, and you've seen an
feel like I'm-
earthquake and you
Yeah,
haven't.
I've
Yeah,
never.
I saw it.
I've never been
Well, you felt it.
part of an earthquake that was more than like probably like a 2 maybe on the Richter scale, if that.
They get some wild ass thunderstorms out here too, though. I
Yeah,
don't
we got
think
some
they
cool
were ever
ones.
that. I've seen some crazy ones out here. I don't
Yeah.
think they were ever as bad back there. I don't know.
You guys
had
got
some.
you guys got like a different. You guys got like the mountains on one side and then the ocean on the other
Basically,
side.
where I lived, it was like in the valley between mountains. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got like a whole different setup
Yeah.
that way.
We have mountains looking that way. Mountains looking that way. It's weird if
We're
you
just flat.
It'd be like if we were looking out here, looking straight out, you could see the mountains up there.
Yeah.
And you'd see like snow on them and shit.
So I will say, people that's never been to the Midwest that I've talked to do not realize it is as flat as it is. That no matter as far as our eyes can see, you cannot see a mountain.
There's
And
not a
that's-
mountain.
It's like so unfathomable for people that aren't from here.
Dude, there was.
See, and then like people from the Midwest, we go anywhere else, and they're like, "Look at all the fucking beautiful mountains!" Like, oh,
It's a
you
lot
could-
greener out here, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
It looks prettier, I guess, because of all the green leaves.
Yeah, we got
and
like
nature
trees
and shit.
and
And you can actually see the fucking autumn and shit.
yeah,
You can see the seasons.
you have
and shit.
seasons.
That's
yeah.
one reason why I picked Indiana.
Yeah. Well, we have seasons, but they happen like a couple weeks at a time. We're still it's fall, but it's still summer.
It can't make
Then
up
we'll
its
get
mind.
we'll get like 2 days of fall.
Yeah.
Like a leaf will change and it'll be hot, and then you'll get like 1 or 2 days you're like, it feels nice outside, and then all of a sudden you're like,
Blam,
it
winter.
is frozen and
It's
snowy.
a frozen fucking hellhole.
And then
It's
it'll
hot
be
cold.
Yeah, and then you'll be like, oh, it's 140 degrees. Oh, there's snow all on the same day.
It's never been 140 degrees here.
No, I'm obviously exaggerating if it was 140 degrees, but like it'll go from like 80 to like 40.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
So
It's
Keith, are you gonna move anywhere else?
I want
Perspectively?
Are you
I
gonna
want to.
live in this shithole your whole life?
I don't want to.
That
I
is
want to move.
not how I put it.
I put it
I
the
wanna
right
move,
way, the correct
right.
way.
But I don't want to leave you guys. You guys gotta.
Oh, we're not staying.
We're not staying.
No.
Sorry.
No.
You didn't know that? We're
No.
planning on getting the
Yeah.
fuck out of Dodge.
Well, fuck.
I mean,
Take
not
me with you guys.
not
Not-
immediately soon,
I'm not
but we're
taking you
working
with me.
towards it. We're working towards it.
Well, that sucks.
No, we can edit this part out, but Josh always says that too, and I'm like, you're not moving with me. I'm sorry.
I don't want to move with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
living
But, like,
live in our living room and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, so I'm going to live with you guys now for a little
Yeah.
bit.
I'm on
until,
your couch for the next couple years.
But
Yeah,
like,
not
if
gonna
you
happen.
guys are going to go out of state, I want to be able to like come visit.
Yeah. No, you can. You're an adult. You can move wherever you like.
Yeah, you're not tied down anywhere.
Yeah.
You got
Especially you don't have
Like,
children.
oh, you guys are
you're-
going like a couple states over? I might go like
a
next
couple
year.
states south,
A couple states
we're
south.
going warmer.
Texas.
maybe.
It's a possibility.
Texas is kind of expensive, though.
No, it's not.
Really?
Yeah, you look at like housing costs versus like land costs and housing costs versus fucking employment. It's really not. You get like, so the houses are a lot larger out there.
They also don't have basements.
Everything's larger
Because
out there.
there's no tornadoes out there.
Well, because there's also everything is like super solid ground.
I don't have
like,
a basement here. If there's a
didn't
tornado,
have
we
a
hide in our
basement.
bathroom.
California.
Yeah.
I don't
We
know.
didn't have no basement.
But,
We didn't have one in Arizona either. So
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to live here anymore, really, but...
You do have all your family here, right, though? That's one thing you gotta consider.
Really, the only people I talk to...
But you can, like, visit, like...
Yeah, really the only people I talk to is, like, my grandparents and, like, my brother and them, but...
Yeah.
I can always visit.
So I would say you being...
Yeah, holidays.
you know, like, not super attached.
You're not tied down.
Right. You have the better opportunity to
You
go
can
someplace
do whatever you
now.
want, dude.
Like, we have a lot of other reasons for
You
staying.
have options.
Yeah, but I mean...
Basically my whole family out here right now is working towards moving out of this fucking state.
Yeah.
We've been here long enough.
Yeah.
We're from Southern California.
But, I mean...
living here is taking its toll.
I like you guys. You guys are really, like, my only friends, really, that I have.
Yeah, man. I like
So
you
if you
too.
guys move...
And it seems
you guys-
like I've been losing a lot of friends lately.
Yeah. If you guys are, like, going to Georgia, I'm like, well, fuck, I guess I might as well move to Georgia.
Georgia.
Probably not.
Georgia.
No, it's just, like, the first southern state I could think of off the top of my...
I'm not against Georgia.
We're going down to the swamp.
Yeah. But, you know, like, I don't want to be like, I want to move in with you guys, but,
Right.
like, I'll be like, hey, wait...
That's where it's at.
In the vicinity.
What kind of neighborhood you guys? Where's the
what's
around the
what-
area
what's
you
it
guys
looking
are?
like?
Yeah, and we're gonna do all of our research and stuff whenever we can, to get a nice-ish neighbor. Not too nice. We're poor.
Right.
Yeah,
Something that you can afford, but
Yeah.
still like
We
not
broke
like
ass.
we probably shouldn't be in here.
Right. Somewhere in the middle.
If there's like a gold for cash every corner, probably not.
Right. Yeah. No,
That's
we have.
offensive to some people, Keith.
Hey, why would you give gold for cash? Gold is cash. It's more cash than cash.
It's the old school cash.
But no, kind of our.
Excuse me, I'm coming down with something.
All of our goals are kind of to pay off the house and sell it. Obviously we'll have to do some work to it, and then buy a different house in a different location, out of state,
Yeah.
more south, and not.
These winters are brutal,
and
man.
not landlocked.
My
Yeah.
brittle bones.
Right. Well, let me know, man, because
Yeah.
I
We're letting you know.
Sure, man.
I don't
Right
know.
now.
I don't know the
You're-
first thing.
you
like,
are up to date.
you. I have no idea how to move out of state.
No. I've done that before. Well, and you've done that. I've done that.
Well, I didn't have a
I don't
job
even-
or nothing when I moved out.
I can't even figure out how to get
I moved
from
to Missouri
apartment
for a year too.
how to
though.
get from an apartment to a house. Like, I can't even do that right now. I don't know how to do
Right.
that. So, like, moving from one state to another state seems like
It,
getting to the moon to me.
it can be done. It's been done.
It's not that hard.
People do it all the
Yeah.
time.
Like, I don't even know. I'd be like, do you look for a job first? Do you look for a house first? How do you
Yeah,
look
you
for a
could
house
scout
for
it
without
out.
a job? How
Scout
do you
out
get
the
a job without a house?
So when I moved here, I looked at employment rates, if they were low or high. That was very important when I went to move. But other than that, I got my house first before I got my job. So, just so I could know kind of where my central location was, and how much I was going to be paying for my house to then find a job.
Yeah.
In relatively like how many miles I wanted to drive for that job. So that's what I did when I came out here. I moved out here. I didn't know anybody. Not anyone at all. So that's why I'm like, you have no kids. You could just go and do whatever you want. I moved out here with two kids.
Yeah. I know it can be done. I'm just super dumb and lazy, and
You could figure it out.
I think it comes down to when you really don't want to be somewhere any longer.
yeah.
One of those
Yeah.
Cause I can't.
Where have you been?
I've been to a lot of states apparently when I was a kid,
Yeah.
but that I can remember is
Right.
like the surrounding states, maybe like Illinois.
We went to
Ohio.
Illinois together.
Yeah, Kentucky,
And Louisville.
Tennessee, yeah,
Wait,
Pennsylvania.
I've never been to Tennessee. I've been told it's pretty there.
Yeah, it's nice, but not very. Like the farthest
That's it?
out I've been is probably like that I can remember is Pennsylvania.
I've never been there either.
Pennsylvania's cool.
Me neither.
I heard it's pretty there too.
Super hilly, mountainy. It's mostly mountains. So if you wanted to drive, it'd probably tear up your transmission because it's like fucking mountains.
Yeah.
I've been to Mexico. How about that?
I've never been
out
there.
of country.
Just Tijuana. It's nothing special. It's right there on the border.
Never been out of the country.
San Francisco?
So I think
No.
So the farthest west I've
What
been
am I
is
thinking?
the next
I'm
state
stupid.
over.
Illinois.
Yeah. And then the farthest east is Pennsylvania. The farthest south is like 2 states down. And then I don't think I've ever been
Have you been to Michigan?
I've been there.
once.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've
once.
been to Michigan.
So,
But I've never been to Mexico.
but I want to travel. I like doing travel shit, but
You say that,
Yeah.
but then you stay in
never
Indiana.
That's what
traveled.
everybody says.
yeah.
Since I've been with Kevin, he's cooked for me one time. Do you remember what it was, dear?
It was cock meat sandwich.
Oh, it's a cockney
no.
sandwich.